Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel, Leila's Lovely Life. I am Leila, and today I have my home fragrance empties for February. So I kind of was trying to follow Brenda at Pretty Polka Dots red, pink, white, and purple wax challenge. Unfortunately for me, a lot of the waxes that I like to burn and melt, candles and waxes that I like to burn and melt for the month of February, are already those colors. So these, I guess, last 3 years of YouTube that I've been doing this, I've discovered that February is one of my most favorite months to burn candles. Usually I stick with like a chocolate and strawberry theme. So I always look forward to February melting and burning. So that's kind of what I did this time, but I also kind of just finished some things up. So I have a lot of candles, so I think I will start with the little bits first, and then I will go to the wax melts, and then I will go to the candles. So I finished up a winter hand soap. Now I don't want you guys, this is the only hand soap that I have, and I emptied, I'm not crazy about this label, so I emptied it into something else. I don't want you guys to think we haven't been washing our hands. But I have in my kitchen, I have a Grove Collaborative foaming hand soap dispenser, and that came with like a pouch of foaming hand soap concentrate. So I haven't had to put like one of these in my kitchen. And that hand soap, I'm almost done with that bag, but I think it had like 3 refills or something. So, and then in my back bathroom, we have a hand soap, but it's not finished yet, and I don't think people use that hand soap, that sink, as much as they do my front bathroom and the kitchen. So this is the only one that I finished. I also finished a Meyer's Clean Day Mint dish soap. Now after I finish these dish soaps from Mrs. Meyer's, I'm not going to buy any more, because from Grove Collaborative, this is like $3.89. It doesn't work as well as Dawn. You can buy a big thing of Dawn for like, I think Dawn is ridiculously expensive. This is a luxury item in my opinion. It's ridiculously expensive and it doesn't work that well. This is in the mint scent. So you can get dish soaps at your grocery store in a variety of different scents nowadays. My grocery store that we have down here is called H-E-B, and if you're in Texas, I think that's the only place that has H-E-Bs. They make their own line of scented hand soaps, and they're seasonal. They're $2. They're bigger than this. They work about as well as this, which is to say they're not that great. But if you're in it just for the scent, just look for something at your grocery store. Don't bother with these. And I have tried enough of these in different scents to be able to tell you that every single one that I've tried hasn't been worth the money. So, and you're not saving the planet, it's still plastic. So I finished a lighter. Okay, so Wallflowers. I've decided I'm not buying any more Bath & Body Works Wallflowers. They just don't seem to perform very well for me. I do like the one in the bathroom that has a night light. That's about its extent of its usefulness for me, is a night light, because I can't smell it. So right in the bathroom right now I have linen and lavender, and I thought this would be a great bathroom scent, and it would be if I could smell it. I think I showed you guys before that I had crushed candy cane in there, and I finished it up in February. Couldn't smell it. We had Evening Hearth going in my son's room. Couldn't smell it. I think we have White Pumpkin going in my daughter's room, and that's why this is in here. And when I walk in there, I can't smell it. However, I can smell like the Glade and the Airwick room fresheners, plug-in room fresheners. But I'm not convinced that they're all that healthy for you. So, I mean, I haven't looked for like evidence. I'm sure I could find some study somewhere. But I'm just tired of spending my money, $3.50 for one bulb, and it doesn't work. And then they want you to buy all these free, it'd be great if they were free. But some people can get like the plug-in, the actual thing that you plug in for with their app. But we don't have the app down here in South Texas. I don't think we have the app in Texas at all. So anyway, I will be using up what I have. If it's not seasonally appropriate, I'll just wait until the season and then use it. So onto the wax. I had 2 French Countrysides in these scent cups from Yankee Candle. This is kind of like a very heavy floral. There's all sorts of flowers in there. I really do like it. I cut it up into 4 pieces, and it was okay. I think the strength and throw probably was a medium, which I expect more out of florals. So I wouldn't repurchase this. I bought 2 of them, and it could be because they're old. They are a couple years old. But, you know, they've been in this is a very thick plastic container. So I wouldn't expect these to lose their scent. But maybe that's what happened. But I won't be repurchasing that. I thought I finished this during Moni's Melting Challenge in January, but apparently I didn't. So, Pear Blossom Tea. I don't know if I talked about this or not. I didn't get pear or tea. It's a very confusing scent to me. Some people really liked it. I didn't. I wouldn't repurchase it. I love the picture. So the strength, it was pretty good. I would say like a 6 to 7 out of 10. And the throw was the same. It was pretty good. But it's just not something that, it's not a scent that I'm just crazy about. So I did finish an L3 Waxy Wonders Enchanted Rose. So this is a vendor wax, and this is probably something you could look up on their website if you want to know the exact notes. I do know that it was definitely rose, something else, and cannabis. No, that's not on her website, but that's what I smell. I think I have 1 or 2 more of these because I thought it would be really wonderful, and it is. It just smells like cannabis in the packaging. I think it was supposed to be like a very strong vanilla and rose and maybe something else. I don't know. I'm not going to be repurchasing this. So I finished, I don't know. Okay, so I have a lot of wax that I can show you. I might make a separate video. Things that I used during the month of February, but I didn't use up. So I used a lot more wax than I used up. But I did use up 2 holiday cookies. This is this is from last year. Not last year. This is from 2018 Christmas. So this is like a snickerdoodle scent. but a lot less sugar. It's like vanilla, cinnamon cookie, like baked cookies. I really liked it, as you can tell. I finished 2 of them. I just finished this Applewood Go Out on a Limb. Oh, so the Strength and Throw is probably like 10 out of 10 for both. This is a scent monster, this Applewood. I know a lot of people didn't like it because it's like a perfumey apple, kind of like apple mixed with some type of wood scent, and it's not sweet like cedar. It's like a fireplace log before you burn it. You know, you smell that. Or like if you're around a pile of wood, like for burning in your fireplace. It definitely has that aged wood smell, and then apple. So Strength and Throw, 10 out of 10. This is an 11. I don't know if I have any more. I tend to buy apple scents for my husband. He likes apple scents. And I'm not crazy about just straight like Macintosh apple, but I do like this one because it has depth and it's not just a bright apple. But yeah, I would repurchase this one. And like I said, I think I have some more. Cuddle Up, Tonka and Oud. So Tonka, I guess, is the Tonka bean, and Oud is like a wood, I think. This is hard to describe, but it is a wonderful scent. This doesn't say limited edition. Oh, it does say limited edition, so I don't know if you can get it right now. I don't know if it was just out for the fall and winter, but this was a scent monster. It took up the entire room and it lasted for a long time. So I would recommend this. I would repurchase it. And it's not just like a winter scent, in my opinion, although it is very cozy. It's not sweet. I mean, it is slightly sweet. It's kind of like it's definitely like a fabric scent, but it's not like, I don't know how to describe it. It's not like fresh, like it's not downy, it's not Gain. I'm gonna stop trying to describe it because I'm not doing it any justice, but I would recommend it. So Alpine Morning Yankee Candle, I got this for $2. So I'm going to post my quarterly no buy review at the end of March, and you will see that I did purchase this year. In fact, I purchased 5 of them. I purchased $10 worth of this scent because I loved it so much. I would never have picked it up had it not been on clearance. I don't agree with all this packaging. I think it's a waste, and these just don't fit where my wax goes. So, but it said it was $2. I picked it up. I love this scent. It's like lemon. It's like, my husband said it's like a lemon cleaner scent, and I can get where he says that, but it seems to either have like a cinnamon or an evergreen note. But it also, my son said, I had this going in my kitchen because I thought it smells a lot like a clean, fresh lemon scent that you put in the kitchen. But he came in the kitchen and he was like, what is that horrible smell? And I told him it was the wax smell. And he said, well, it doesn't smell like lemon Alpine Morning. It smells like somebody just threw baby powder around the room. And he was like, it's disgusting. So yeah, so if I just lived by myself, I would have kept the other 4. As it is, I exchanged them for other things, which you will see in my no spin video, where I obviously have spent. But I don't want him to remember his home, his childhood home, as, you know, the kitchen that smells like somebody threw baby powder around and he thinks it's disgusting. So I love this scent. If you can find it and you like lemon scents, clean lemon scents, this is a unique scent, and I would recommend it. The throw was really good, like a 10 out of 10, but it didn't last as long as I would expect a $4 clamshell to last. Excuse me. I'm still trying to get over whatever it is that I had. So in the month of February, I like I said, strawberry scents, but I also wanted to burn cherry scents this month. So I got out my Mainstays Black Cherry Wax Cubes. I'm not sure if this is available anymore. I'm not even sure when I bought it. This is different than like the one from the Black Cherry Merlot from Bath and Body Works. A lot of people thinks that I should get, a lot of people think I should get a tripod with a level on it, and I tend to agree. A lot of people think that the one from Bath and Body Works smells like cough syrup, and I can see where they get that. This is a lot sweeter than that. So it was nice. This, the strength, it was kind of like a background scent. In my opinion, it was kind of like a background scent. Sorry, I just can't get this right today. But it was present in the room. I did kind of go nose blind to it. But when I walked out of the room and then I walked back in, I was like, ooh, what's that really nice smell? And it was this. So I would pick this up again if I saw it and I felt like spending money on wax. I would pick it up again. And it did last a while. I would say it lasted at least a day. So so now on to the candles. So I have this Honkin candle, and this is by Sensational Soaps and Candles. I bought this at TJ Maxx. It was on clearance for like $7. And this is a huge candle. This is 26 fluid ounces. So it had a picture of a hemp leaf on the front, and it just looked like a big huge marijuana leaf. So I'm like, I cannot be decorating my house with marijuana leaves because I have 2 teenagers. But you know, personally, I'm not really into the whole Bob Marley vibe anyway. So I took that label off, not because I'm a prude, just because of what I said. And I put it on a piece of paper to show you, but that piece of paper has disappeared. I think I accidentally threw it away. But none of the scent notes were listed, but it smelled, on cold, it smelled like fresh cut grass, and I love that smell. So I picked it up, and you can see the wicks are pretty big. I could probably still burn it some more. In fact, the wax is like to right there. There's not a whole lot of wax left, but I know I could burn it all the way to the bottom. But if you see all of that soot, I was like, no, let me just stop burning it because of the soot. But I can tell you that when it's burning, it is a beautiful white see-through glass, and it's lovely at night. So I may save this actually. Actually, I thought about, after I did this video, just cleaning it up and continuing to burn it. Just trim the wicks down and continuing to burn it until all the wax is gone, which is probably just another day. And I might do that. But I definitely want to keep this container. It's pretty substantial. It would make like a nice vase or something. So this has taken me probably like a year to get through. So got through that one. I went ahead and burned a Campfire Donut. This is the only one that I have on a no-buy. Even though I had broken it, but not a whole lot. I have actually not purchased any candles. My husband purchased me a candle like as a late Valentine's Day gift, but I haven't bought any candles. So I'm working through my stash. You'll probably see a lot of older candles that I had planned on like saving, but why? So I'm burning them. But this was from 2017. This is made with notes of powdered sugar, glazed donut, and cedarwood essential oil. So I could probably burn this a little bit more, but at this point all the scent was pretty much gone. But yeah, it was okay. It burned fine. As you can see, there's no soot. And I didn't wipe it down or anything. So, but you can see it was a really nice clean burn. I don't remember having any problems with it. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be when it was burning. Well, it wasn't my favorite scent. Let me just say that. Sorry, I'm still sick. But it was okay. I wouldn't repurchase it. You know, it was just maybe I burned it the wrong time of year. It did have a yeasty donut smell, and it was sweet. Yeah, so it was okay. Nothing to write home to Mama about. So this is a candle that I was finishing up, flannel. It says Love Fall, but it's beautiful plaid packaging, which I think I'm going to save this packaging as well. So the notes on this are fresh bergamot, heirloom mahogany, and soft musk. I don't know if you can see. This one did put itself out. There's a little bit of soot, not a whole lot. This one is always strong in my opinion. This is a citrus scent. It's a bright citrus scent. I think I may have started it at the very end of December, like after Christmas. And I just finished it up in January. A lot of people love this candle. My husband loves this fragrance. This is not one of my favorite. I don't hate it, but to me it's a little too cologne-y for me, but he likes it, so that's why we get it. And I do love this packaging. So that is a repurchase, just because he loves it so much. So I have all these lids mixed up. I apologize. I don't know what lid goes on what anymore. So I decided to burn Cherry Cheesecake New York from the Land of Sweets collection that we got in 2019, just this past Christmas. This is creamy vanilla, juicy red cherries, graham cracker crust with essential oils. This one was a wonderful, this candle was super strong. And I didn't really enjoy it in the packaging because I kept it in a candle holder, pedestal candle holder. This just smelled like not really like a cherry cheesecake. I did not get like a I'm blanking out. I didn't get like a sour milk smell at all. I just got like a sweet vanilla and cherry scent, like a very bright cherry scent, but it's tamed down with that vanilla. And I really didn't get a graham cracker crust. I mean, if you have a very sensitive nose, you might, but I didn't. So I can't remember what else was in this besides the other one that I have that was in this Land of Sweets collection, but both of these candles that I got from the Land of Sweets collection were very good and very strong, and I didn't have any issues with the burn. As you can see, it did put itself out. You can see that. So I would definitely purchase this again, and I do love the packaging. I just didn't burn it at Christmas, so I didn't have it out then. So the other candle I purchased from that line was the Blueberry Sugar. I love this lid. So this says sweet blueberries, brown sugar, graham cracker crust with essential oils. This, you can see this put itself out as well. Hardly any soot. So This has been out before, this blueberry sugar, and I couldn't stomach it before. But this past year, I was like, oh, I don't like that candle. Let me pick it up and smell it. So I picked it up and smelled it, and I was like, you know, I like it. So I brought it home, burned it, and there were days that I didn't like it. And there were days that I loved it. This was extremely strong. All of these candles that I've mentioned so far have been very strong. Well, the Campfire Donut wasn't that strong. It was like a 4 out of 10. But this is 3 years old. This was from 2017. If you can see that. Right there. 2017. So that candle's pretty old. This was like a 10 out of 10. And this traveled. So if you like this candle and you have, I mean, if you like blueberry sugar and you have this candle, don't be afraid to burn it if you feel like having a scent filling candle that fills up your room, because this will do it. I'm not going to repurchase this. It's a one and done for me. Well, I say that now, but you know, if I pick one up later and I just absolutely love it, of course I'll repurchase it. But it's not a scent that I love. I absolutely love and have to have. So, yeah, I'm going to go to my Goose Creek candles, and then I don't want to be negative, so I'll save my last 2 candles for last. So, this is Love Letters. I got this in, I don't remember, I think it's a year old or 2 years old. But I thought it was going to be mostly roses, and it wasn't. It was like a fruit scent. When you smell it on cold, it's roses. But when you burn it, it smells like fruit. And not any fruit you can identify. It just has that like fruit medley smell. So I burned it just for, you know, because it looks like February. And as you can see, there's still wax left. I guess you're sensing a theme, but you can also see the soot. So I was just done with this scent. I just didn't want to smell fruit cocktail. I don't really have anything negative to say about this candle except for the soot, and I'm afraid to trim these wicks too much because I don't want to cause a situation where a puny wick situation, but I don't want all the soot either, so it's kind of like, what do you do? But yeah, I don't think I'd repurchase this one. It's not a bad candle, it's just my preference. So, Cherry Mocha. This is sweet cherry, decadent chocolate, whipped cream topping with essential oils. This one put itself out. You can see it didn't really soot, but you couldn't smell it either. I couldn't. I was intrigued by the idea of their hot cocoa and cream mixed with a cherry scent, kind of like make it like a cherry cordial. And my daughter could smell it and she really liked it, but she was sitting right at the table when it was burning, so she was sitting right there. But it was not a scent monster. It was maybe, to me, it was like a 3 out of 10 in my small dining room. And I wasn't sick either, like when I started burning this, so I can't blame it on my nose. The burn was okay, and the packaging is beautiful, but I wouldn't repurchase this just because Bath & Body Works has gone up on their candles so much that it has to be strong. It's not going to cut, the packaging isn't going to cut it. It's going to have to be strong. So my last candle is the Cannolis and Cream, otherwise known as, or also Cannolis and Chocolate, also known by the Italy candle. So this was hyped up so much that I just thought it would be heaven. and it wasn't. It did not live up to the hype. It's fresh made cannoli, dusting of sugar, sweet milk chocolate, and this is from 2018. You can see right there the 122nd day of 2018. So maybe July it came out, July, August. Everybody said this smelled like warm cookies, chocolate chip cookies baking in your oven. But I didn't get that. And I had trouble with this. I had to pour some out. Actually, I don't pour the wax out. I get a spoon and I put it in my warmers because I'm just frugal like that. But yeah, this did not impress me at all. So I would not recommend this. I wouldn't pick this up again. But it's also from 2018. So theoretically, candles don't go bad. But all the candles that I've burned that are recent, except for the cherry mocha, have been strong. So I don't know. Maybe there is something to be said about not hoarding candles. But yeah, this was a disappointment, unfortunately. And all the other ones in this line that I tried were good. Like the Frozen Lake and the Thailand candle. It feels like there was something else I tried from this line. But yeah, I wouldn't repurchase that. So that is it. That's all the stuff that I actually finished. So I guess a standout fragrance for me personally, as far as the candles go, I think my favorite was the cherry cheesecake. This just smelled like heaven. And as far as the wax melts that I finished, I would have to say Cuddle Up. I really like that. So that's it. So if you like these kind of videos and you like this video in particular, please give me a thumbs up. I'm really trying to grow my channel this year and that would really help me out. And I would appreciate it. Also, if you want to talk about any of these candles, your experiences with them, please leave me a comment, and I always love to talk to you guys in the comments. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to have you here. And also click the notification bell so that you will be notified every time I upload a video. And I'm going to stop talking now and go get something to drink. So I will definitely see you guys in my next video, and I am watching all of your Empties videos, which I dearly love. And so yeah, I'll see you later, friends. Bye.